Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 9th through to the 15th of September. Hope you're doing well. Let's just jump straight in here and see what's going on with your overall energies. There's a meeting of yourself and a relationship. It's like you're testing something new. It's like either you're going into a new relationship or you're just finding your feet in regards to someone who is very around you. That card was just the wrong way around. It's sort of like compared to the rest of the pack. I don't think it's certainly not calm times for you, but it's not necessarily bad times either. I think it's really exciting and I think you're in. It's like you're sort of like you're getting sort of pushing something, an aspect of your life, and in regards to your emotions and your relationships, and sort of saying, let's see where it goes, let's see what happens here. On your financial side, it's something about your karmic path. There's no doubt about it, and it is tied into your future, obviously. But it's honouring your path. It's doing, it's doing what you said you were going to do in a way. Yeah, there is hard work. It is doing some really good work. On your relationship side, it's really the engagement of the relationships that are around you, your emotions in the emotions of the outside world. On your financial side, it is being precise to what you know you have to do. Okay, now that's a feeling that should be coming through you. Let's see what's going on. Karmic path is playing onto the outside. It's very much sort of sociable. Now, the universe here is sort of like giving you good quality connections. It's not allowing, it's going for quality rather than quantity, as it were. But it is your karmic to go out there. Your past is very solid. You obviously know a lot. There's a lot to unpack, maybe, in your life. And in your future self, it's very wide. I think it's to be discovered. And the lessons that need to be learned out of this week here is nothing ventured, nothing gained. I think this is a case of where, it's sort of uncertainty, but really good uncertainty. That's on your karmic path. Obviously, your crown and glory. The more you go out there and trust yourself and engage, the better it's going to be. And it's on your karmic path to go out there and engage with the relationship or the emotion that is around you. And on the universal energy here, it's giving you the 7 of Cups. This is really good. So the universal energy is sort of saying, we're only going to give you the stuff that works for you. We're going to limit the amount of choices. This is why you've got the Ace of Swords on your card here. I think there's one thing. I think you're looking for a very particular type of relationship by the looks of things. And looking for that very particular type of relationship, you do need to have a very good criteria of what you're looking at. In your past self, you've got the 2 of Wands. As I said, there's a lot to unpack here in the past. I think you know a lot. I think you know what works for you, basically. And therefore, you should be applying that in your life. It's in your karmic path to apply it. Yeah, this is a leap of faith. I think there's something that it's like, it's as if you don't know how to sort of size up the person that is in front of you, whether they do like you, whether they don't like you, whether, they're honourable or not. There's nothing to say that they're not honourable. There's nothing to say that it's shaky ground in a way. It's almost as if like the person's sort of saying, well, if you're not going to take a leap of faith, I'm not going to invest in it either. You've got to believe in it in order to win it. And nothing ventured, nothing gained. It's beautiful, happiness and harmony. It's you bringing those 2 wands together with the 2 wands of another person. And you're bringing your 2 wands to the party and putting it in alignment with someone else. I think if you take this leap of faith in regards to a relationship side, I think you're going to find something that's really works for you in a really good way. Yeah, you're going to have to put it, you're going to have to get involved, basically. I think, don't hold back. Let's see what's going on your financial side. Yeah, that's for the future self. It is really playing onto the future. The other 2 that are playing well is the karmic path there and the decisions that you're making in order to create your future. There's obviously something that maybe you've been working on for a long time. Yeah, Knight of Wands. You are on a sort of mission, a passionate mission And I think you've got to honor that mission. You know, it's not a time to sort of withdraw or stop what you're trying to do, basically. The universe is, yeah, it's waiting at the moment. There wasn't a lot of energy that was coming through there from the universe. And it's sort of like waiting to sort of see what decisions you make according to this passionate pathway that you should be living, full on. And in your past, you have the Knight of Pentacles, sorry. Yeah, I think you've been working on this project for a long time, or business or career path, whatever it is. I think you've been working on it for a long time. And sometimes it's good to take a break in order to reinvigorate your passions. But it's you've got two knights here. It's something that's not quite complete as yet. And you're still going off on that mission. In your future self, you get the Seven of Swords. Being working smart rather than, you know, working harder, you know, that sort of thing is more of a case here. And I think it's knowing what the pathway and knowing what really stimulates your passions. The more you put into it and the more you play smarter about the decisions you make, rather than trying to do everything, you know, there may be sort of like one or two things that you really need to do which will provide you the good results, rather than say like doing 10 things and there's only 2 or 3 things that are really working for you. I would be a lot more tentative about what is bringing you the good stuff, what's bringing you the results. Yeah, the decisions you make this week here in regards to your financial side will provide you with a momentum to go forward. It will take you past what seems to be like a lull in activity within your financial side. It's something that it's difficult for you to go ahead and really choose your future. There's a certain doubt that's in it, but I don't think you should doubt yourself here, Pisces. I think you should definitely go for it. On your overall energies, let's just see what's going on with the Light Seers card. This is on your relationship side, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think the moment you go after, you know, your crowning glory, what you know is good for you, I think you're going to fulfill all of those abundances within you. And I think it's going to be a surprising engagement. You know, someone who's got your number in a way. And when I say that, they sort of, you know, they're your equal match. And it's really good for you. You feel really good about it by the looks of things. And you get the Knight of Wands with the Ace of Swords as well down this side here on your karmic path. It's certainly going to be a very passionate victory for you. There's a lot of playing around. It's like playing around. I don't mean by being unfaithful. I mean playing around as in sort of like teasing the other one. And, you know, and the other person being right, you know, is your equal, really is your equal. You get the King of Cups again. We saw that earlier on that wanted to pop out, I think. With the 7 of Cups, here is where the universe is giving you highly quality. And actually, as much as there is a lot of sort of tomfoolery with this other person, you actually feel very secure with them because they know you, you know them, or you're getting to know them really well. With your plan, yeah, in the past, you may have laboured it a little bit too much. You may have sort of put too much onus on the results, you know, put too much pressure on the relationships. And I think that's what you've changed your plan now. And your plan is a lot more sort of the Fool, taking that leap of faith. Yeah, it's a death and rebirth. This is a whole new way of approaching relationships this week. You've got an opportunity to allow yourself to open up to just what if, in a way. And then once you start opening up to the what if, I think you're going to choose the person that really corresponds to you. With the 4 of Pentacles, you get the 5 of with the 4 of Wands, you get the 5 of Wands. No, I don't think it is conflict, actually. And I don't think you're looking for conflict, because this is like the lesson you'll be learning from this week. What you're learning here is actually, you know, teasing someone in a very, very nice and playful way actually makes for you to have the best quality or the highest version of yourself. to come to the surface. And this person brings greatness out of you, and you bring greatness out of them. It seems like like a match made in heaven in a way. On your financial side, on your overall energies, you get the strength card. Yes, I believe this is good, hard, quality work. And I think it's also, as I said, I think you're on a mission. I think you should stay with it. Stay very true to what you've started out doing. If you stay true to that and dig deep, as it were, I think you're going to get the results. It seems like you're going to get the results here. But you've got to be a little bit smarter about it all. Yeah, as you go off on that mission, as I say, and that's what the smartness is about, you're on this karmic mission here to realise some aspects of what you're doing is, you might as well stop. Not all of it. That's the thing. If you're running a business and say like you've got a shop, there may be certain things within that shop that you may like, but do not sell. And you keep pushing it, and it doesn't sell. So I would let go of it, you know, that aspect of your career path or your business or your projects. Let go of what doesn't really work for you. Literally, you've got to, that's what's on your karmic path, to let go of it. From the universe, there is a certain degree of conflict in a way. I wouldn't wait around for the universe to do everything for you, that's for sure, or to get you out of this rut. I think the universe is waiting for you to make the decisions to get yourself out of this sort of lull, as it were. So you stop beating yourself up, and you no longer get into conflictual situation, which sort of diverts you. So you don't have to, you know, you end up procrastinating more than anything else, because you find like, oh, you can have this internal conflict, and therefore you don't have to look at the real future of what's going on. And I think this is where you need to stop that. And I think the universe is encouraging you to stop that. Look at that. In your past as well, with the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, I think there's something that you've been doing for a long time. You've been planning on this. You've got the world at your fingertips. And it's just a case of having to go ahead and do it. There's more to be travelled on this path. So I wouldn't give up on it just yet. I would also start doing things differently. And this is where you can really learn a lot about what plays, which brings you into the results with that Seven of Swords. You've got the Four of Cups. Yeah, I do think there's aspects on this pathway that is might be disappointing to you. You might have looked into the past and kind of gone, why didn't I win this all and everything like that. Once you start realising it, that's when you can start filling up that cup from within you and get passionate about this pathway and allow this sort of, this intelligent way of approaching things and doing things differently, which will bring you in the results. I wouldn't hold it. Look at that. The Wheel of Fortune wants to jump out. I'm taking it for the Wheel of Fortune, but I'm still going to pull another card. Yeah, it's your future, and your abundance depends on you and that Ace of Cups, and applying that Ace of Cups in your financial career, getting into it. That's what I said on that Four of Cups as well. Once you start doing this, you're going to be the real winner here. You're really going to change what's something that you've been working on for some time into something that is a very much more sort of fruitful for you, and it provides a lot for you. Absolutely brilliant. There you go, Pisces. Thanking you very much for being here. I hope you get the best out of these readings. Thank you very much for all the support you show this channel for the YouTube system. I will see you soon, either on the energy videos or on one of these. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.